Hello, Sim friends, and I am back with another remodel, and this is of the Scholarly Chateau. This was a prize home from an event that we did a while ago, but this event is returning in the new update. So if you don't have this home, you will have a chance in the new update to win this home. So here is the original house. You have all of these items in the backyard, including those archways. I did not have those in my inventory. There was actually quite a bit of items in this house that I didn't have. Like those white frame the windows, I don't have those, and you get those in the house as well as the other windows, and you get all of the plants and everything. And here is the inside of the home. You do have the dining table and chairs. You have the sofas, which are from the cottage, I want to say. And those chairs, you get those. You get those bookshelves, as well as all the doorways in the home, and you get that shower and that sink in the bathroom. And then in the kitchen, it's a small kitchen. You get these countertops. I want to say they're the countertops from the cottage event, maybe? I can't remember. But here is the upstairs. Take note of all of the inventory in here. And, and as I said, this home will be back in the new update. So if you don't have it yet, you'll have the chance to win this home. And the layout of this house is actually really nice. This whole house is really nice. I like it. And I may have done a remodel of this a long time ago. But I don't remember. But I wanted to, to do the remodel of this so that you're able to see what you can do with the home. So here is the house completely emptied out. I left the backyard the same, almost the same. I took out the archways, and and then I changed it up a little bit. But here it is, the layout of the home. I included a basement that has a weather machine in it. And then here is the inside of the home. The rooms are a pretty nice size in this home. It was very easy to work with. So here is the grid in case you want to build the house from scratch. It is a very simple build. And as I said before, I do like this home. It's very, very pretty. And the exterior wall, I don't know if that's exclusive to this home, but I wanted to keep the exterior wall because I really like that wall. It's nice. It's really nice. And I just don't know if it's exclusive to this home or not. So here is the remodel. I used these frosted white windows. And then, as you can see, I kept the backyard mostly the same. Changed it up just a little bit. And and I really like it. That fountain, I kept there. I don't have that in my inventory. I used to have it in my inventory, but then my game froze up and I lost I lost the progress, a lot of progress, which sucks, but So, so here is the inside of the home. I wanted to keep it with the blues, and so I used the blue couches and chairs. I really love that blue. It's really pretty. And then I used the fireplace. This flooring is the Ash Ranch flooring, I want to say. And then the dining room, I use the white loft chairs, and then the table is an older table. And then here is the kitchen. I use the Ash coastal countertops. That's what they're called. And so, and then that fridge is the blue, not the blue, what am I talking about? The cream Highland fridge, I think it's called. And then here is a little room that I used, and I put a TV in there. But it doesn't have a TV on the entertainment center, but And then I use the couches, and then the wall hangings, and then here is the hallway. And then that leads into the bathroom. The shower is from the Holiday High Rise event. And then I use that tub. And then I use the tan granite, the countertops, as well as the pine, the toilet. And then these rugs I got in an online pack. I always use these rugs. I love them. And then here is the upstairs. I put in some chairs, a bookshelf, and then some countertops. And that printer and that book stack is from an online pack. And then I used that fireplace. That's a really pretty blue. Then here is this little hallway in here. I put up some wall hangings and a plant there. And then I use these white the doorways. And this is a 5-bedroom home. And so there is a first room, and I used the sorority bed that came in an online pack. And then the countertops, I don't remember where those are from. And then here is this bedroom. I used the Mystic bed, as well as those black the countertops with the green hampers. And then I use the Captivating Coast, the closet items. And then here is this bedroom. I use that cream bed. And then that wardrobe is an older wardrobe. And then I put in a computer and a hamper and some wall hangings. And then here is this bedroom, that tan king size bed. I use that. I love that bed. And then those countertops I got in an online pack. It's called the Bland Code, the countertops. And then I used some closet items and a computer. And then here is this bedroom. I used that bed with the fruit on it. And that's the home.